Welcome to Intro Skippers, the podcast hosted by an entertainer and an entertainment journalist who is learning to entertain, and also we like entertainment. Hi, my name is Kim.
I'm Jason.
And you may have noticed that we took an extended little break of 1 week off last week.
Mm-hmm.
And regarding that, we have a little announcement to make off the top. And that is that we're going to consider this our first season, which is a year, which is well longer than a season usually runs in this climate, where you only get 8 episodes every 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
End of season 1, and we are going to go on a hiatus. Now, that doesn't mean anything bad has happened, but things are happening, and we're both pretty busy.
Yeah, it actually means good things have happened. It's just busy season for both of us as far as like traveling for me and bookings and music
I'm kind of
projects.
I'm like changing and verging out into different fields now. And it's gotten kind of intensive to independently produce a podcast every week as well. So we decided together that, you know what, we should take some time. I don't want to half-ass anything. I don't want to hate anything. So let's just officially call a hiatus. And when we come back, we will come back with hopefully some freshness and maybe some different ideas.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe on a network. Who knows? A podcast
Who
network.
knows? Nope. A TV network.
You know what? Yeah,
No.
let's shoot high. Let's shoot high.
You know, a lot of podcasts are on Netflix now, though they're ones I think that have a deal through Ringer. And we did have the first ever Best Podcast winner at the Golden Globes, who won a celebrity in their first year of being a podcaster. But you know what?
God bless them, as they say.
I really think it should have been a non-celebrity, not in their first year, or, a celebrity who is less famous. What I am saying is I wanted Mark Maron to qualify, and he didn't.
He didn't even qualify?
Well, he, ended his podcast.
And so it didn't qualify. But I thought he ended it, not too long ago.
It's true. I don't think he was disqualified. Let me see who was.
I think he was nominated.
Well,
honestly.
then he should have won.
He definitely should have
He
won.
was snubbed.
But you know what? He won at life,
Yes.
really.
Yeah, he's doing well. I actually follow him on Instagram, and he's provided updates.
Yeah, me too.
Golden Globe Awards for Best Podcasts. He was not nominated.
Wow. Then they snubbed him.
Yeah. So the winner was obviously Good Hang with Amy Poehler. Also nominated Armchair Expert with Dak Shepard. Call Her Daddy, of course. The Mel Robbins podcast, who is also not a celebrity in the conventional sense.
Mm-hmm.
Smartless. And Up
That's
First.
3 celebrities.
That's 3 celebrities.
Yeah.
Up First is from NPR. We have Dak Shepard is a celebrity. I'll count him. So I would say the only ones with unconventional, half of them were not conventional celebrities. Though I would say they are famous for podcasting.
Mm-hmm. And that's fine. But I think it should have been 5 or 6, straight up podcasters.
Yeah. I mean, I listen to Good Hang too, and I like it a lot. But, there were even different ones on the Ringer network that I would put ahead of that. Anyway, what were we talking about? Us.
We're talking about us. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what we do best on this podcast. Talk about ourselves.
Let's rework it to just being complete narcissists.
Maybe that's the shift that we needed.
Maybe that's what it is, man.
We just needed to lean in to be like, we're so great. Everyone should listen to us all the time.
Well, I mean, we kind of launched an audio first podcast in a video first era.
Yeah, we learned so much in the last year. I mean, 1 is, you got to have video. 2, you got to pump out the clips, constantly pump out the clips.
And
this show is us. It's just us.
We're just independently making it.
Yeah. And I
what
think
do you want from me?
I think maybe we learned that that's pretty darn hard too.
It's hard. Yes, you can technically do it if you have the time and mental space to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But I want to do a good job. I don't like it when I feel like something is a chore or I hate it or I don't want it to
Right.
become that. And I
Right.
also don't like knowing I'm not turning in good work. I've done it in the somewhat recent past and felt like, I hate this, even though, my managers at whatever job were technically happy with what I did. But, you
Yeah.
don't want
Well,
to do something below your standards.
and not to say that we just say we don't want to do
I don't
that.
want
So
to.
that's why we're going to take a hiatus for now and call this the
Yeah.
end of season 1.
And refocus.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So you could still find us pretty much everywhere on the internet.
Yeah.
And I'm not hard to find, and neither is Jason. But we do have an actual episode today. See, you put the news up front and you put the fun part later. And that's what we're doing because we are talking about the Muppet Show special event featuring Sabrina Carpenter, which aired on ABC and Disney Plus, still available on Disney Plus, of course, and helmed very, very deftly by Seth Rogen.
Yeah. As he told us while we were watching the show.
Yeah, no, he does. He does a good job as a creative. I mean, we know him as an actor and a funny actor at that, but he is behind so many good shows. And this is the second time someone from Freaks and Geeks has tried to make the Muppets happen. So let's hope that it sticks because this was technically a one-off special, but they hinted several times throughout it, like, I don't know, let's see how it goes. And the news is saying, there's rumors out there that there may be more in the way.
I hope so, because not only did I tear up, I almost teared up a couple of times.
Really?
Yep.
I think this means a lot more to you than it does me. And I'm not bemoaning you or begrudging you, but tell me about that.
I'm old enough to where I watched the original Muppet Show when I was a little kid. So like watching the opening sequence, watching Kermit getting ready to sing some songs, like I started to feel, the member berries, the nostalgia. It just hit me. It hit me a couple times where I was like, whoa, this is not only great, but also it's just making me feel things. Like I had a Pigs in Space lunchbox when I was in, I think, 3rd grade or something. So to see, like, even just to see the Pigs in Space cast backstage going, hey, when are we going on? There was just
they did Pigs and Wigs.
Yeah, they did Pigs and Wigs, which was fantastic. Yeah.
I didn't realize that they made the characters cover real pop songs. So when Rizzo started singing Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, I was like, what is happening? Was it always this way?
I think so. I don't quite remember that. But I will say that I think the video for Man-Child should just be the one that they made on the Muppet Show now, from now on. That should be the official music video for Sabrina Carpenter.
With the chickens?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Sabrina was such a good choice to be the host. Because one, she's very famous, very relevant. She has a distinct style. And yeah, that style is not dissimilar from Miss Piggy, which was the runner throughout this.
Right. That was sort of, the recurring joke. Also not that dissimilar to Dolly Parton. And when they did Islands in the Stream later,
yes!
she was even singing like her. It was great.
Does Miley need to come back and reclaim her Dolly protege crown? What is happening?
Well, I mean, Dolly is her godmother, so
yes,
that will never go away. But
I need Miley and Sabrina to either battle or combine together as one single force to continue Dolly's energy.
I want to say Sabrina Carpenter and Dolly have recently done a duet.
Wow. Miley.
Let me double check that.
She's stealing your fairy godmother.
Yep, they did a duet. They did a special remix of Please, 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 which is one of Sabrina's
It's
songs.
her song. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, now they need to sing a Dolly song.
They did well. Yeah, I mean, she did the duet with Kermit, and I thought it was.
That's not what I meant.
I liked how they changed the lyrics too. They made it a little bit more kid friendly. Instead of lovers, they said sailors because they were sailors on a ship. And in the stream. Yeah, well, they said islands in the stream, but then instead of they saying lovers. Later too, they changed it to like this boat instead of if this love goes away. It was if this boat goes away. So
we can't have Sabrina stealing Piggy's man.
That's true. Yeah. But no, I loved it from start to finish, and I noted the subtle differences in the voices because obviously, Jim Henson, R.I.P., was not here, and so Kermit's voice was slightly different, but the guy doing it was very, very close. So Matt Vogel did a really great job.
I've heard people tell me that he sounds closer to Jim Henson's version of Kermit as opposed to the successor Jim Henson, who many people are familiar with. Do you find that to be the case?
Yes, I do. So you're right. There is a difference between the Kermit, like there's more Kermit not lore, but there's more Kermit material that the other actor whose name is out of my head right now. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
I know his first name is Steve.
Mm-hmm. There's more of that material out there, but I think Matt is doing a really good job of doing a tribute to Henson himself.
Steve Whitmire.
Okay.
So there was a whole controversy there where it seemed like the studio and Whitmire had a disagreement. But
wow.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But they all got recast. Piggy isn't Frank Oz anymore.
Right. Yeah, Of course. I mean, we knew that would.
These things happen. Mm-hmm. And this is a huge tangent, but I wonder if that's what they'll do with The Simpsons later. If they'll just go and go with new voice actors.
I mean, I guess that's up to Fox if they're still making money from it, right? That's sort of the thing.
And we'll be back as long as the property continues to be profitable.
Yeah.
I think that is a Simpsons joke from the golden era, which they are far from. But again, this is a tangent. Back to the Muppet Show. I thought a lot of it was really funny because usually when I watch the Muppets, I think it's nice, it's enjoyable, but I don't usually laugh or audibly react. And I did this time with the Beaker and Bunsen thing.
I'm glad he got his eyes back, though. I was worried about his eyes. That was that was so gross. Yeah, that was the grossest point, I think.
And Maya Rudolph, I laughed at her too. She's the best. They picked really good human actors for this. Sabrina is good because she can be funny, she can act, and she can sing. She can do a lot of different things. She's not a singer who's trying to act. She's not an actor who's trying to sing. She's both. And then we have Maya Rudolph, who has this big comedic persona that, she just goes for it every time and everything. She's so fun to watch. So she was a perfect choice for this.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of hers. I was behind Maya Rudolph in line at like a sandwich shop and couldn't get up the nerve to tell her how much of a fan I was. So, well,
sometimes it's the right thing to do to leave people alone when they're in their daily lives.
It felt like I should do that, so I did.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that way too. There have been people I've seen where I've thought I must talk to them, but it's like I'm at an event where I should be cool, so I think I'll try and be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Hot tip. If you're at a party or an event and there's celebrities, be cool. Yeah. Do not freak out. Do not chase them. Just be a person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially events.
Oh, yeah.
Planned events or planned parties where like clearly they're there because the studio made them go to this party. Just let them chill.
You really got to read the room, though, because I did approach Keith David and I said, I'm so sorry to bother you, but you mean so much to me. I think you're so talented, blah, blah, blah. And he was nothing but kind. Granted, he was on a press tour and I was press. So he probably saw it as part of his job.
I don't know. I think most people, if it's casual and cool and you're like clearly like not going to stick around,
no.
They'll be happy they'll be gracious for them.
I'm just going to compliment you. I'm not going to raise my voice and I'm not going to bother you. I'm going to leave.
Yeah. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. But read the room. Usually err towards no. But back to the Muppets once again.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought how do I want to say this? There have been previous attempts to revive the Muppets that were not successful. And while I think the variety show is not a format that I love personally, I think going back to, the roots of the Muppets or, your grandfather's Muppets is probably the way to go. Right?
Yeah. I love this format and I would love to see so much more of it this way. I
want them to be in movies. Like, I want to see another Muppet Treasure Island with another Tim Curry. That's what I want.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
with one human.
I think there's room for both. But I love this format. But I know how expensive and how hard it is to put this together. If you think about when they did it in the 70s, it's a minor miracle that it even lasted as long as it did. No,
I agree with that. And it's hard to make a variety show work. I think Maya Rudolph was in a variety show, not recently, but like I would say within the past 10 years with Martin Short, and that failed.
Oh,
and
man. And they're both SNL alumni.
They're both celebrities, national treasures, if you will, and it didn't work then. So I think it's just a hard medium. But I think there's something about, let's say, Kermit, but maybe all the Muppets, where it needs to be earnest or it doesn't work. Like, you can't make Kermit cool. Like, the same way you can't make Superman cool or Mickey Mouse cool. They all work best when they're being incredibly earnest. And so in that case, I would argue that the variety show is the correct medium for them, even if it's not to my tastes.
And hey, where else are you going to get Statler and Waldorf making jokes?
I love them because I feel like I'm not on board with a lot of things. And then they do it, and then I go, I like that. Oh, wait, am I being a stick in the mud? Yes, I am. Okay, I'll lighten up and be cool. Maybe that's their way of getting me to be on board with them.
That's great. Yeah. We don't have to be cynical because they can be cynical for us.
They suck shit.
I don't think they said that.
I think they did.
Yeah. Okay. The best one was, and I got to use this sometime, and if someone says, hey, this isn't half bad. No, it's all bad.
All right, Muppets. Well, I mean, I think we've been missing the Muppets. The last Muppets show we had was a mockumentary, which, I don't think that was the right medium. And we've lost the Muppets in Disney parks for the most part. Like in California Adventure, they gutted the Muppet Theater, which was playing, what was the 3D Muppet show that they had for a long, long time. And I remember, what was it called? The Muppets 3D?
Yeah.
I've been to it many times, and I just watched the crowd get smaller and smaller. Yeah, Muppet Vision 3D. And it was fun. It was like a genuine jump scare when Sweetums came out and was just walking in the audience.
Well, we talked about the rights when we were watching Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, that Disney owns some properties, but not all.
Really?
Right? So, yeah.
I thought they owned it all.
No, because the Jim Henson company still owns Fraggle Rock. Right? So they sold everything but kept Fraggle Rock.
It airs
from
on
what I understand.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, it gets licensed
watched
or something.
The Fraggle Rock Christmas special, and oh boy, did I hate it.
Why? It just wasn't for you?
It sucked. It didn't have the charm. I'm sorry. Maybe I need a better answer than it sucked. It lacked charm. It was also clearly for children, which means I'm not I'm not the audience.
Yeah.
So, it's the same way where I wouldn't like even the best children's entertainment. Like, Oh, my nephew came over and we had to watch Bluey, and I thought, this is what everyone's been going on and on about being incredible. Children's programming must be pretty abysmal because it's like, it's good. It's not the best thing ever. Like my parent friends have been saying, it's the greatest show of all time. I watch it for fun even when my kids aren't around. No, you don't. Come on. Come on. There's much better stuff out there. Have you seen A Night of the Seven Kingdoms? That's pretty good. There's a lot more
Do you think that's
stuff
for kids?
I didn't say it was for kids.
Okay.
I said it was for parents.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. There's a kid in it. So
there is.
You might. No, it's not. It's not for kids.
Who said, I saw a little interview clip with him where he's like, I didn't know anything about Game of Thrones because I'm not old enough to watch it. And I was like, oh, yeah.
He was probably born during the original show.
Yeah.
We're doing another tangent. He revealed something he shouldn't have revealed during an interview, perhaps.
Oh, right, for season 2.
You know about that?
Mm-hmm.
No, beyond season 2.
Oh, you mean, did he reveal about how they're going to do it for so many years? That was from him?
No, they revealed the end, the canonical end in the book might not be the end that they do in the show. I'm going to leave it there and not be explicit about it.
Right.
But that changes a lot. I'm just saying.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Fair. And I don't know what they'll do. It seems like they don't know what they're going to do either. But he said that George told him something's not going to go down the same way. Something big's not going to go down the same way. Okay. And he revealed it in an interview with the Dunk actor, Peter Claffey. And he was like, we're not supposed to talk about that. Stop it.
Well, they can't go after a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah. He's just a child. He's only loves eating lovely things and grapes. Again, tangent. But back to the Muppet Show.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we covered it though. I mean,
it's good.
I want to see more.
If you liked it before, you'll like it now. It's not a grand departure from form or from voice that we've seen. Also, apparently, Rizzo the Rat and Bean Bunny hadn't appeared in a while, so this is their first time back in this special.
Okay.
So you got that going on. Mm-hmm. Who is your favorite Muppet?
It's a cross between Janice, the guitar player from the band.
Janice is like my least favorite character.
Hey, man. It's
what is the point? What are we making fun of at this point? The 70s?
I guess
people who are dead?
70s California musicians?
No,
I don't know.
That's the one thing I would update, is I would get rid of that band. Their name is... what is their name?
Dr. Tooth and the something band? I don't know. I just know Janice. Mainly because they said her name. I would get rid of that
whole thing, because what are they satirizing anymore at this point? Or maybe change their genre? What about that?
All right. Well,
what about that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a
rebuilder.
I'm putting a line in the sand over that band.
Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem.
Yeah. Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem. I'm putting a line in the sand.
No. What is this a parody of?
It doesn't matter.
70s.
They're their own thing now.
This is put Animal in a different band. That's
all right,
it.
How about this? I would let them be replaced by the Nightmare Band.
Okay.
From Emmett Honors.
I love the Nightmare Band.
Okay. All right.
That was a musical experience and they deserve to win.
I've almost bought several Nightmare Band t-shirts because, of course, ever since we talked about that on my phone, ads are coming up for t-shirts for
I think
the
you
Nightmare
should do
Band.
it.
Well, the problem is the one that keeps coming up is they're parroting Metallica's logo. And I don't like that because it's like, no, they're their own band. Like they were a band before Metallica was a band. So don't parody Metallica's logo. Give me the own logo. So hopefully my phone will listen and I'll get a better t-shirt design next.
I mean, you could search for a t-shirt design too.
I could. You're right.
You don't have to wait for it to be served to you.
I got a lot of t-shirts, so I don't need any more. I need to rotate through them.
You do wear a lot of t-shirts. You have a uniform. I don't know if
I
you've
do.
noticed.
Yeah. Yep.
It makes
I've
you
noticed.
very noticeable in public.
I feel like that's a good thing
Yeah.
until it's not.
Yeah.
But I will say this. When I'm at a public event where everyone's looking for me and I don't want to be looked for, all I have to do is take off my cowboy hat and pull the hood up on a hoodie. And then I'm just, I don't even have to tuck the beard in because big beards, I guess, are popular now. And so I'm just some bearded dude in a hoodie. I'm
just some creep with my hoodie pulled tight.
Yeah, I'm just a creep. Yeah, so that's how I hide in the crowd.
A cowboy or a creep. Those are your choices.
So I choose cowboy every time.
I'm kidding. You're not a creep.
Thank you.
But we're talking about Electric Mayhem. Yeah, that's one thing I truly just don't get. And I know it upsets people when I say I don't get the Muppets. I get some of the Muppets.
Okay, but just not Dr. Teeth.
Not
and
them,
Mayhem.
and not the Fraggles.
I know. Well, that's where maybe over the hiatus we can think about how
apologizing to the Muppets.
how we can come together and form some sort of compromise over the different things about the Muppets that we like and dislike.
I think there are people who really, really, really vibe with the Muppets. And I'm like halfway there.
Okay. I'd say I'm like 80% there, maybe 90. So sure. I'm definitely
I believe
more.
You.
But I haven't seen all the Muppet movies. So it's just when I saw this, I couldn't stay away. Definitely the member berries were strong with that one.
You know what I've watched most of is Muppet Babies.
Okay.
When I was a kid, it was always on TV. Always. And then after it stopped being on TV, I think my parents just bought it for me and I would consume it that way. So I think it's weird that Scooter doesn't have a twin sister anymore.
Oh, they just wrote her out?
Yeah, I think she was only in Muppet Babies.
Huh. Oh, God. Does that mean that, I don't even want to speculate what happened to her?
She doesn't exist. It was always a dream the whole time, and only he could see her.
I thought of something darker.
It's a Jacob's Ladder scenario. She was dead the whole time.
Oh, man. Well, this is going to go up today, which is Friday the 20th. I have a couple things I want to talk about, actually.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Well, one, today is a very special day for me personally because today is the release date for 2 adventures that I wrote for Dungeons & Dragons for Steam Forged games. They're called Epic Encounters, and one is called Glade of the Evil Oak, and one is called Forest of the Damned. And they're out today. That's you can buy these boxes in the store or order them. And it's the first adventure that I've ever written that's been published that you can go out and buy a physical thing. So I thought I would, talk about that.
No, that's very cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
They also announced yesterday the release date to the musical video game that I've been working on for the last 7 years called People of Note that comes out April 7th. And then there is a new show that I'm in on Beacon that premieres next week called Draw Your Weapons.
That's right.
I've got 3 big announcements that I wanted to talk about. And because it's timely, I wanted to talk about the Olympics too. But
Wait. So Draw Your Weapons is coming from Titmouse?
Right. We filmed it at Titmouse last year, and it is now coming out on Critical Role's premier subscription service called Beacon.
Yay. That's cool. I like them a lot.
Not only am I in it, I also wrote the theme song.
Very cool.
Double
I love
dipping.
It.
But they asked me. I didn't even throw it out there. They asked me, so that was cool.
You didn't need to throw that in, but that's fine.
All right.
That's awesome. And so you worked on People of Note with Erica, and you're going to be performing with Erica another D&D campaign for charity soon, too.
Right, yeah. March 8th, and I was worried about it selling out, and it's sold out. Is it sold out now? It's sold out in 12 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. You didn't get a ticket. Sorry.
We may stream it, though. We may stream it. We're working now to get streaming setup. So look for that on my socials to see when it's going to stream.
Rad. Cool. Love it.
Yeah.
I'm working on some stuff that I can't say yet because 2 of them I will be swatted like a fly if I say what they are. And one of them, I don't know when it's coming out. And one of them, I do know when it's coming out, but I can't say anything about it until it happens.
Gotcha. Was that one of the things that we talked about a couple weeks ago? And then like we didn't talk about it
I talked to you about a lot.
We didn't talk about it on the... Okay, well, I'm not going to... after we hit
that
stop.
Thing. I don't know when that's coming out. I don't know when that's coming out.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I don't know when it's coming out. So that's 2 things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I knew the date. I didn't. And
that's fair. It's fine.
I don't know what's going on. I know it's happening. I can't say what it is either, so I'm sorry I'm being so vague.
Okay.
If you know me, ask me in person, and I still won't tell you because I believe in NDAs always.
What about friendias?
You got to sign something.
Okay.
It's got to get notarized.
But then the notary's going to know.
But he or she or they have been bound to secrecy. I think that's how notaries work. I actually don't know.
Yeah, they're bound to secrecy as they, anyway. All right.
Stamp things.
Olympics, though. Olympics. I was really excited last night when Alyssa Liu won the gold medal.
You mean UCLA Bruin Alyssa Liu?
Yeah.
My alma mater? Someone who shares commonality in being from UCLA and Asian. And a high-level athlete? No, that's just her. Yeah, that is really cool. That's what I'm talking about, as she would say.
Yeah, she did. I saw her say it. Yeah. But I always enjoy the Olympics. There's so much weirdness out there and right now, but watching those athletes do their best is always inspiring to me.
Yes. I always think I won't get into it, and then when I start watching it, I'll watch it all day. Hours.
There's a new category, though. Have you seen this?
What is it?
It's called like mountain something. Okay, here's what happens. You ski uphill.
No.
Then you take off your skis and run up a bunch of stairs.
No.
Then you ski downhill. And
why?
I don't know, but I was like, hell no. It's called, mountain is in the word.
New Olympic Sports 2026. Is it called ski mountaineering or skimo?
Ski mountaineering, nickname Skimo.
I don't like that nickname.
Yeah, I don't
either. It sounds like it's a scam.
Right. Yeah. Or, I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like a failed rapper.
Who invented this?
I don't know, but it's like, hey, I think maybe the people that invented Spartan Run or Tough Mudder invented this. Because it is a pain in the ass.
Do you think this is a hard swing after the ray gun controversy, where they were like, "No more silly sports. We have to make it hard and scary."
No, because we both know it takes years for events to get approved.
Yeah.
It's the legend. And look, I'm not gonna stop this legend because I think she deserves the blame. But we both know that breakdancing was only going to be in the Olympics for 1 year anyway. It wasn't going to continue to LA, which is weird because there was a lot of breakdancing in LA back in the day. So I don't know why it wasn't, but it was already predetermined that it was not going to continue. But Ray Gun gets the blame for getting it banned from the Olympics. So
it's never coming back.
Let the internet say that because that's a scam. Ray Gun was a scam. We know all about that.
Yeah. It seems like it was not on the up and up how she came to power to represent Australia. Have they announced any new sports for 2028?
They have, but I do not remember what they are.
Okay, I'll look it up.
I
know everybody likes this.
Yeah.
Flag football.
That's it.
Squash, cricket, lacrosse, and baseball/softball. So I've been looking into the different regions where the Olympics are going to be. Baseball is going to be at Dodger Stadium. Makes sense.
Great. Yeah, it does. It sure does.
However, there will be so much soccer that it is spread well outside the city
Yes.
to San Diego, San Jose, Oklahoma City, New York. How is that the LA Olympics?
New York City?
Yeah, that's right. They make their chili in jar. No, that's salsa in a factory.
Speaking of soccer, I'm super psyched because the World Cup is this year, and there's 8 matches in LA.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Where? Is it like in
at
the
SoFi?
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, they're all going to be at SoFi. Because
okay.
The official World Cup host is North America, so there's going to be matches in the USA, Canada, and Mexico.
Cool. I like how it's such an international sport that so many countries are really into. I feel bad that I'm not into it, but I'm happy for those who are.
I'm going to get you into it.
No, you're not. It's Muppets or soccer, not both.
It's going to happen during the hiatus. That's what's happening.
No. Well, you hanging out with my husband? Because that seems like something he wanted to do too.
Oh, then we're going to team up. He and I are going to team up, and we're
absolutely
going to be like,
not. Failure.
We're going to a Michelin restaurant tonight, Kim, and then we're going to take you to a soccer game instead.
I can leave. I have free will.
That's true. Yeah.
I would hang out for Muppets, but I don't know about Muppets and soccer. That's a lot of work for me emotionally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Two enjoyable things that people love. Oh, it's so much work.
Well, anyway, season 1, we're bringing it to a close. Babe. Yeah,
we done. We're out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been fun, but I want to come back fresh and super powered, and I just don't have it in me right now. And I can't speak for you, but I know you're very busy.
It's not even that I don't have it in me, and same with you. I think it's just we are so busy right now with look, we're both freelancers. We've made no secret about that we're always grabbing for the next job, and that's sort of like the art of being in entertainment, the entertainment business in general.
It's rough, man. I've considered like maybe I just take a job in marketing, but then I remember when I worked in an office, I really, really didn't like it. But it might have just been that particular office. I don't know. So, it's the kind of thing you do because you love it and you can't see yourself anywhere else. And I think that is where I am, unfortunately.
Yep.
I need my spouse to start being the responsible one so that I can live this life.
Good luck.
Yeah. Truly. Well, I mean, we both have a lot ahead of us, a lot of exciting things, a lot of struggles, but I think we'll find our way, and I hope we find our way to making this podcast better than ever in the future.
Yes. And we'll see you soon, and like we both said, you can find us everywhere on all of our social media. Just punch in her name or punch in my name, and our stuff will come right up.
I'm the only one with my name.
Well, there are many Jason Millers out there, but there's very few. There's 0 Jason Charles Millers that have social media with that name. So you can find me there.
Cool.
There's a Jason C. Miller out there too, which just gets confusing. But
how about JC Miller?
There probably is, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Damn. How do we... So. I guess Jason Charles is how you do it.
Yep, that's how you do it.
The only other Kim Horcher is dead. I'm the only one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
If you search for pages, you'll eventually be like, oh, here's an obituary. That's it. I'm the only living one.
Let's keep it that way.
Yes. If you have a baby with my name, forget about it. Change that baby's name.
Or just make sure she doesn't go into the entertainment field. How about that?
Change her name.
Okay. Yeah. Fine.
Or his. It could be a boy's name too. It's just very, very rare.
Well, on that note.
Really?
No, I don't know. No.
I mean, as a conclusive note, I've had a really good time doing this, and I want to continue having a good time doing this. And at the same time, I have to live my life, and I have to grow my life, and so do you. And I mean, you can find us. Let's stream together or something. We can do that.
Yeah.
But
we're going to stream together on Twitch. Look, we're still friends, and
yeah.
I do want to say,
friendship's not over.
Yeah, I do want to say to you, I've enjoyed this being your friend and having this, looking forward to this thing that we do every week too. Which is like what really sparked our friendship, was the love for the same kind of entertainment that we both enjoyed. So, I'm very grateful to have this friendship and to continue it well on into the future.
I am too. It's been really meaningful to me.
Oh, me too.
No, it's good to.
You're like, no, it hasn't.
No, just me. No, it has meant a lot, and I have really enjoyed doing this project, and I would love to come back to it, but I have to refocus right now.
Yeah. We will be back. We'll be back in one way or another. You will see us together soon. And until then, you know where to find us.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Intro Skippers with Jason Charles Miller and Kim Horcher is produced and edited by Kim Horcher and Jason Charles Miller. The name order doesn't really matter. Additional writing by Kim Horcher. Theme song and incidental music by Jason Charles Miller. Take it away, me. You can rate and review this show, 5 stars only please, anywhere you'd like, and you might find your review read on a future episode. Got a question? Email us at introskipperspod@gmail.com. That too could be featured on a future episode. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Intro Skippers on your favorite podcast platform, but preferably one we're actually on. All right, thanks for getting this far. Here's a special treat just for you. I'm gonna stop talking.